The woman excitedly walked toward her teammates. Little did she know, the bridge beneath her feet was about to collapse. The team leader saw this but didn't dare startle her. He simply told her to secure her safety rope, but a teammate couldn't help shouting in fear. Annie panicked completely and started running toward them. This was exactly what the leader feared. The constant shaking caused the cables to twist. The bridge deck began to tilt. Annie ran desperately, but the bridge suddenly flipped over. Her teammates were terrified. They shouted for Annie to move toward them, but she didn't have the upper body strength. Just then, the wooden planks fell away rapidly. Annie hung from the cables, supported only by a single safety rope, but the danger wasn't over. The cables were about to snap under the immense pressure. The leader quickly threw a rope to Annie. The team pulled her back, listening to the cables snapping. They seemed to be racing against death. At the last second, Annie was successfully pulled to safety. They were shaken by what had just happened. To make matters worse, their only way back was gone. Ahead lay only a cliff face. They had to climb over it to see if there was another way out. The five of them began rock climbing. Despite having ladders and safety gear, they were terrified. Below them was a valley hundreds of meters deep. Every step was a matter of life and death. As they prepared to cross a rock face, the cable ahead broke. Without safety protection, they didn't dare continue. At this point, the leader and Annie decided to free climb up, then lower ropes for the others. After they left, Nick, who was afraid of heights, had a breakdown. His body shook uncontrollably. They pressed against the rock face. Their only protection was a safety rope, but soon the rope couldn't hold. A teammate quickly climbed down to help him. Unfortunately, this triggered a chain reaction. Both of them ended up dangling in midair, their lives hanging by a single rope. Nick screamed in terror, his legs flailing wildly. His teammate urged him to stop moving, or they'd die even faster. But the terrified Nick wouldn't listen. The woman nearby was powerless to help. Their only hope now was the two who'd climbed to the top. But just as they were about to lower the rope, the leader accidentally stepped on a bear trap. Annie desperately tried to pry it open, but it snapped back unsuccessfully. The leader was in so much pain he nearly passed out. He told Annie to hurry and lower the rope, so the team could come up and help. Meanwhile, the two hanging in midair couldn't hold on much longer. Fortunately, Annie threw down the rope just in time. They climbed up the rope. They'd narrowly escaped death. After a brief rest, Annie led them to find the leader. But when they reached the spot, the leader had vanished. Only the bear trap remained. What had happened? In these deep woods, there could be many wild animals. They were completely panic-stricken. Will the four of them make it out of the forest?